I'm in the mood. So come on in. Today, I am going to be discussing Island Bash 2022. So come on in. Let me just share it to one wall. I am in the mood. You can tell the island music in the background. I don't know about you. I went ahead and I'm ready. I'm not ready, but I'm ready. So I'll tell you all about what we're going to be talking about today in a little bit. Let me just go ahead and share this live to one page. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. And if you are going on the Island Bash, this is a must-see, so come on and join me. If you're thinking about joining Island Bash either this year or 2023, sit in, listen. So that way you can hear kind of what's going on. And if you're with me, Bashers, hey, Auntie. Oh, you like the bangs? Thank you. If you're a Basher and you're with me, go ahead and drop your name in the comments so I will know that you're here. All right. Almost with you guys. All right. So if you're a Basher and you're on, drop your name in the comments. Hey, Zena. Hey, Lil Cuz. Hey, Cuz. Hey, Sean. Good to see you. Oh, you're at work for a few. All right, Alice. I see you. Thank you for joining. Hey, Pam. Actually, y'all, Pam, my friend Pam is going to have, go ahead and turn down the island music. My friend Pam is going to have a very important role this year. She is going to be your contact in Charlotte. A lot of the bashers are cutting through Charlotte. And so you'll get to meet Pam, and Pam is going to be the one that's going to kind of corral everybody together. And Tim, I see you in the green room. All right, our tour guide is going to be joining us. I will be bringing him in a minute. So I got so much stuff I'm going to cover this hour. And then if you all have any questions, don't hesitate, right? This is about what I want to do with this. It's 55 of us right now. And a couple people have reached out that they want to join us. It's not too late. If you want it, there's some rooms left at the resort. If you want to join the Island Bash this year, come on, join. Just give me a holler, give me a text, and then I can get a package together for you. So your price is going to be higher because you kind of waited to the last minute. But definitely, it's not too late. All right. So hit me up if you want to join this year. And then I'm also going to be starting as soon in Jamaica. We're going to be booking for Island Bash 2023. So we are already planning next year's event as well. So let me see. What am I going to talk to you guys about today? I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can communicate on the island. Oh, there you are, Carla. Glad you found me, sis. How you could communicate on the island, money, where to eat, how to pack, what to pack, what travel is going to look like, COVID, insurance, the itineraries. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff, right? This way, you all have time to kind of get stuff planned and shopped. Even though I see my auntie on, and yes, she has already taken pictures of her suitcase fully packed and ready to go. So for those of you who do not know, the Island Bash 2022 is from, we're going to Jamaica. We're going to Jamaica for 5 nights and 4 days. We're leaving on April 15th, and we are coming back on April 19th this year. And I'm going to take you through the itinerary. I'm going to slow walk all of that, okay? So first things first, we got to get there, right? So we're leaving the States, and we're going to Jamaica, you absolutely have to have your passport. So if you do not have your passport right now and it's February 16th, definitely you're going to need to start calling some folks, right? Because the passport system with everything else is a little slow. But here's the thing. I'm going to say don't sweat it, but sweat it. Because I have actually helped somebody get a passport in 48 hours. I don't recommend it. Do not recommend it. So go ahead and get your passport. All right. So definitely do that. Everybody's trip is all paid for at this point. Yay. And the only thing that you guys have to pay for now are your excursions. So, and everybody should have their excursion signed up. And so you all know how much you have to pay. If you don't know what your excursion package is due, let me know and I'll shoot you over that statement. You know, you could text your girl, send me an inbox, or however you prefer to communicate with me. And then very, very important is the digital itinerary, because like the flight, some of y'all flights have already changed 2 or 3 times. The airlines are making adjustments, right? And I mean, we got a big group, so they're making adjustments. So the way to know exactly what time you need to leave or what the latest is going to be by using, I don't know if you can see it, I got some glare, the Digital Trips app. So if you have not yet downloaded the Digital Trips app, please go ahead and do it. It's an app that you can use on your phone, so that way you can have it offline, as well as there's a web version. I can send you a link. And then all you need to do is to log in. Now, when you go to your digital itinerary, all of your excursions are now loaded. So if you think that you're going on the catamaran cruise, but it's not on your digital app, hit me up, because I don't have you signed up. Okay, so that's really, really important. Take a look at your itineraries and get that taken care of. So I should have had, I don't know if my husband's watching. I don't think he is, because I wanted to show you guys how we prepare and pack our cash, what we spend on the island, right? So when you leave, well, let me put it this way. Jamaican J is like 1 trillion to 1 to the US dollar. And in Jamaica, Jamaicans prefer the US dollar. So we do, when Dom and I travel, we take cash with us, US cash. And you know, on Amazon, and if you guys want, I can post the link. I'll post a link to the group page anyway. They have these money belts that you can buy that kind of like fanny packs, but they go underneath your clothes, so you could put the money in that. And also they have belts. That way you can, you know, because you don't want to check your cash. And I wouldn't even put my cash in my carry-on. Like, we literally have our cash on us. So I don't know if I should be telling the whole world that. But still, to me, it's the best way to travel. And when you're on the island, it is, to me, one of the safest places to be for tourists. So I have never had an experience where people have had their money stolen on the island. But I have seen 2 people get jacked at the airport on the plane. And it was crazy, right? So this one lady, it was international travel, and somebody, she must have dropped the person who was sitting in the chair next to her saw that she had her cash in her purse and they stole it. Well, TSA took her butt off the plane and she was arrested. So, but still, that's just a tip for us. When we go, we take the money, cash money with us. Now, let's say if you're not comfortable traveling with that much cash, because again, the best way to shop and to do things on the island is with cash. But if you're not comfortable, there is a bank. There's one bank in Negril that has, okay, I'll tell you in a minute. There's one bank in Negril that has, where you could go use your debit card and you can get cash, and it does the conversion. So that's the one thing I will say, because the conversion is so high, you know, having the ATM card and the ATM does the conversion, it makes it easy for you. And I just say, make sure that you go to the ATM that's going to give you the American cash. So how much do you think you should bring with us? So you know what, Carla? As we go through the itinerary, I'm going to kind of tell you, because a lot of what you guys are doing is already paid for. And I'm going to give you another opportunity where you can even pay and pre-check in for your hotel. So as we go through this next 50 minutes, I'll break in and I'll kind of give you an idea of what different things cost. The one thing I love about the island and Negril specifically is that when we go, we are supporting other Black people. And our whole group is African American. It doesn't mean if you're not African American, you're not welcome. You're absolutely welcome. But the thing is that when we go to this island, we could be helping the folks who live there. You give somebody a $20 or $50 tip, you would have just made their whole world. So, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. One thing that you want to do before you leave America is you want to download the WhatsApp, and maybe even get used to using WhatsApp. WhatsApp is how it uses Wi-Fi, and is how you can communicate when you're on the island. It's how I communicate with our tour guide. If you have WhatsApp, it's how I can call you without worrying about like international dialing and things like that. As long as we're connected to the Wi-Fi, is how you can text and things like that. And you can also use it in the States. So that is really, really good. I like using the WhatsApp app, and that's for texting and phone calling and things like that. If you're on AT&T and Verizon, and I know I'm saying a lot, so ask me any questions if you want, or say me, just let me know. If you're at AT&T Verizon, before you leave, turn on an international plan. The way it works on AT&T, it's like $20 a day, and it only triggers once you make a phone call, or you receive a phone call, or you do a text. That is much better than getting a $1,200 overage bill. All right. So download WhatsApp, get your money situation straight, get the money belt, and also change your plan. And the way I have it with my plan is it's always on. So if I do travel out of the country, it only charges me once I make that first phone call. Okay. But that's really, really important. Nobody wants to come home to that kind of big bill. So people ask me, what are you packed? Now, Auntie, I see she's on here. She could tell you, listen, we're on the beach. We are living on the beach. So ladies, leave your heels at home. I can't see any reason to have high heels on the beach. There are some, even when you go and take your excursions, you kind of want to have on flats, comfortable flip-flops. There's that Monday night, and I'm going to go through it. Monday night, when there's a live reggae band, that's on the West End. Maybe you want to have some heels on, but you really don't need to. And from where your hotel room, you are literally footsteps away from the beach. And when I talk to you about like some of the things we're going to be doing, we're going to be going to this resort that's like right next to where we're staying, and this other resort that's right next to where we're staying. And your method of transportation, for the most part, is going to be your feet on the beach. So you need flip-flops, cute flip-flops, comfortable flip-flops. Like I have on right now, maxi dresses, comfortable. The temperature is 80 degrees. The temperature is absolutely beautiful. Bathing suits. For me, like my major thing is I pack a different bathing suit for every day. Right? We're on the beach. So, you got to spend some time every day at the beach. And I have looked at a lot of your itineraries, and beach days are great. Half beach days, where we're going to get the massages at is on the beach. So you just want to be prepared to be relaxing and chilling on the beach. Very, very comfortable clothes, flip-flops. Now, I have been doing in some groups Because when I walk on the beach, I walk barefoot. Matter of fact, Carla, I don't know if you remember, you had hooked me up with your friend that did the foot jewelry. It was gold foot jewelry. It was so pretty. So I wore that, but then my feet was barefoot. Now, what I've been told is that walking barefoot on the beach at some parts of the beach may not be a good thing because it's some kind of parasite that can get in your foot and it looks kind of nasty. I've seen some people, oh, you made it. Carla made it. Oh, Carla, post that to the page. Because even if you have that beautiful foot jewelry on, and then you can you can wear some flip-flops underneath it. It is really, really nice. So LaWanda, you go barefoot too. Yeah. So at our resort and the resorts that are right next to us, absolutely, I say barefoot is good because where this worm comes in at is that if the beach where people walk their dogs on the beach and the beach is not being cleaned. But you will see at our resort every single morning and throughout the day, they're out there, they rake the beach. It's so cool. It's absolutely, they rake the sand on the beach. So but like if you're going to the bar, you're going to the beach bar, what do you need shoes for? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, but it's resort wear, very, very comfortable clothing. You don't need to just have a whole lot of stuff. And if it's heavy, leave it. When you leave, dress in layers. Because what I do is as soon as I get to Jamaica, I'm taking off a layer. And by the time Tim picks me up, I'm down to tank top. Right? So tank top and pants. So you definitely, once you hit the island, you want to be absolutely comfortable. Now, everybody, you will receive in the mail. I actually need an intern to help me put all this together, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it work. You will receive in the mail these luggage tags. Right? And I'm going to bring Tim on in a minute. Tim, I'll be right with you. So you're going to receive these luggage tags and a paper copy of your itinerary. But remember, you want to use a digital because the paper one can change, right? So everybody is going to receive 4 luggage tags. I don't know if you can see these. And these luggage tags, this is how our tour guide can identify your luggage. So when we get to Jamaica, Tim will be there to greet you. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and bring our tour guide on. Hello, Tim. It is dark where you are. How are you?
I'm good.
You ready for another island dash?
I've been ready.
Yes. Yes. So what's the weather today in Negril?
I think it's about 75 degrees.
Oh, it's cold. I'm just playing. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, Tim, I'm just talking to the folks about the luggage tags. So,
Yes.
Luana says, "Hey, Tim." So everybody is going to have 4 of these luggage tags, and this is how you can identify their bags, right? Because, and on the back of the luggage tags, you will see, you can use a permanent marker. You want to put your name, your address, and your room number on your luggage. Okay? And your room number is on your, if you don't know your room number, let me know. Matter of fact, everybody's room number is on their invoice. But I'll put it on your itineraries too, but it's on your invoice. So here's your luggage tag. You're going to have 4 of them. Okay. Carol says, "Hey, Tim, you're going to have 4 of these. You want to make sure that you put your name, your address, and your room number. And so what happens is all the bags kind of get put in one big circle. And Tim and his crew, they're able to identify our bags easily by this luggage tag. So we don't want any of your bags to be left at the airport.
Right.
So does that make sense to you
Nope.
guys? All right, everybody
Yes,
good?
it does.
Now, I am sending 2 luggage tags to everybody who is to everybody on the itinerary. If you and your travel buddy are in separate are live in separate homes, I'm still just going to send these to one person, right? So make sure the other person gets their luggage tags. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Everybody gets 2 luggage tags. Put this on, and then you know what? I think I'm gonna give everybody 5 luggage tags. You know why? Throw one on your person, like maybe put it on your purse or something. That way, when you get to the airport, we can spot each other. Wouldn't that be cool? You're
Yep.
funny, cuz whatever.
I know
Yeah,
you. You know me. I know you. You know me. Oh, we're going to the same place. Oh, that's one of them. That's one of us.
exactly. And on the
Right.
flight out of Charlotte, Tim, it's going to be. Let me look.
Right.
It's 38 of us. So you're not going to know those folks, but if you have your Island Bash tags on, then we can kind of get to. Let me see how many coming out of Charlotte. Oh, here it is. 28 2. That's 30 and 33 folks on that one flight coming out of Charlotte. All right, so we talked about luggage tags. The bulk of the folks are going to be coming in around 11:30, and then we will give you time to check through customs, and then we will head to Negril. It's about how far a ride is it, Tim, from Montego Bay to Negril?
Well, it depends on traffic. It depends on traffic. It might be an hour and a half. If it's the bumper to bumper traffic, it might be an hour and 15 minutes if it's a free flow.
Gotcha. And so let's say an hour and a half. And for you all that are let me put it this way. You're on the island. You're in Jamaica. We're going to paradise. Don't worry about the traffic. Don't look at the window. Don't look how close the driver is to the edge. Tourists have not been tossed over the edge because the highways are tiny, tiny, tiny. And it's kind of funny. And they drive. Tim, you know I love you, but you drive like a crazy man. And so does every other driver in Jamaica. So fair warning, don't sweat it. Right? Tim will be there to greet you with a smile. And Tim, you'll have your signs, right? Oh, I think you there, Tim? Oh, you there, Tim? Can you hear me? Let me see. You there, Tim? See, this is what
I'll
happens.
have multiple signs because it's about going to be. Yes, I'm saying I'll have multiple because about five crew members. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, perfect. So you have about 5 crew members there to
Hello.
greet us. Yeah, we can hear. I can hear you.
Yes. Right. I'll have about 5 crew members. So you'll see Tim tours all over the place.
Perfect. Sean says I think we're losing him. I mean, go ahead and let me see what's going on with my buddy. All right, Tim, if you come back into the green room, I'll let you in. So yeah, I see him trying to get back on. Yeah, Tim, it's so much fun. So you'll see the Tim Tour sign, Island Bash 22. You want to just go to them. For those of you that are leaving out of Charlotte, you want to find Pam Phillips. Pam Phillips will be the one that's checked because that is a big group, and we are on 3 itinerary, 3 PNRs. So when you can't just check yourself in, when you check in, all 28 folks going to be checked in. So Pam is just going to be the one to make sure that everybody made it to Charlotte And also, there's 2 other folks that are coming in through connections. One out of DC, and I forget where the other one's coming from. I think Boston. So you guys want to get with Pam just so she can make sure you're there. I will already be on the island, so she's my stateside eyes and ears. Okay. So we talked about how to pack, where to pack, the airport meetup, what to expect. There's a couple coming out of Florida. Little cuz, you're going to be by yourself. So you're the only one that's taking that MCO Miami Jamaica hop. Okay. But don't worry, Tim will be there to greet you. Okay. Everybody will be greeted by our tour guide. And I'm not going to tell you the rest. It's going to be fun though. Once you get to paradise, we got some other things up our sleeve. Now let me just go into the itinerary, and then I'm going to take you guys through what we have planned thus far. Oh, I got Tim back. You back, Tim? Can you hear me? All right. Tim, chime in if you can hear me, okay? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, perfect. So now I'm just going to go through the itinerary.
Yes, I can. I'm hearing you.
Perfect. Did you have anything to add?
To the itinerary?
No. About, when they arrive. Anything about the arrival day?
Oh, well, for arrival day, what I was planning to have a banner. So you have a banner at the corner of the arrival area, so that when you come to the arrival entrance, you'll see Island Bash 2023, a big banner at the corner of the arrival area. So you guys just walk on over because you are the Island Bash crew.
Perfect. And so Carol is asking how many are coming out of Philly. So what I have done is on the digital itineraries, I've added everybody's name to the comments. That way you can see who is coming with you. So let me just take a look real quick. I think it's 5 coming out of, yes, it's 5 that are coming directly out of Philly. So that's Teresa and Natalia Woods, Cara Murray, and Joy Ingalls, and Clarence Lee. So they're all coming out of Philly. And I think there's somebody flying into Philly. It may end up being actually 6 people coming in on that Philly to Negril flight. Taking a look. But 5 or 6 people, okay, Auntie? Oh, Sunshine. Yeah, who's Sunshine? Tell me, because I love your nickname there. Okay, COVID. Yeah, so let's talk about before you leave. Thank you so much. So, COVID. Unfortunately, we are in the days of COVID. So, yes, you will need to take a piece. There's 2 things you're going to need to do. One is you're going to need to fill out an online health questionnaire for Jamaica. And I will send that to everybody. I'm going to text it to everybody, and I'm also going to post it to our page. That has to be done 3 days before you travel as a health questionnaire. The second thing that you need to do is you need to take a PCR test within 3 days of traveling to Jamaica, right? So we're leaving on Friday. So Wednesday, Thursday, you guys need to go ahead and take that PCR test. Now, you want to start looking around for some place that will, like there's a place I know in Hartsville here in South Carolina that will give you the test. It's actually free test, and you wait for the results. You get the results in, Anita, hey, Anita, you get the results in 15 minutes because the rapid test won't work. They need something that you need to present something that you can print out or show on your phone. Now, I'm going to tell you, at the airport, there's always drama because remember, I traveled to Jamaica last May and I can see the people scrambling. So when me and my husband got to check in, the guy was like, "Oh, this is great. This is great. I'm glad you guys are so prepared." Whereas usually I use my phone for everything. When it came time to travel to Jamaica last year, I did not. I printed out my health form. I had a printout of my negative PCR COVID test, and then your passport. So walk up to the gate, present those three things, boom, 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 and there's no drama. I can see other people in line, like searching through their phone, looking for the email that was approved from Jamaica. It's you don't want to go through that. All right. I will remind you. I will remind you guys as the time gets closer. Now, leaving Jamaica, we will have to take a PCR test. So I think somebody asked for money, how much they need to bring. The PCR test that you take to leave Jamaica is $50. The site is directly across the street from our resort. And we'll be setting up appointments for you guys. That way, all 55 of us ain't trying to go at the same time to get our test. And I did it. And you get your results back within like 30 minutes or so. The Jamaica test is a little bit different. I hope they've changed it, but I mean, they hit your nose. They hit your nose, but you need that in order to come back into the States. Now, all of this may change. I am keeping my ear to the ground. I will let you know if and when anything changes. I know on cruises now, if you're going to take a cruise, they're now requiring vaccinations. I think Jamaica is going to ask you if you're vaccinated. They're going to want to see your vaccination card with your negative test, but you do not have to be vaccinated to go. All right. So if you're vaccinated, have your card with you, but you do not have to be vaccinated to go. It's going to be on your health questionnaire. That is right now. Tim, have you heard anything about Jamaica changing anything around vaccinations?
Nope. It's almost fully open.
Yay. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Is there still a 10 o'clock curfew?
It's 11 o'clock now.
It's 11 o'clock. Okay. And when I was there, 8 o'clock. So now the curfew is 11 o'clock, which is awesome. And the resort told me, Tim, that the curfew is not for tourists. It doesn't include the resorts now. You can walk the beach.
Nope, it's not. It's not.
Perfect. I can't wait. Okay. All right. So let me know if you have any other questions, and we're going to just keep strolling through the itinerary. So we all should be there, probably about, check in. So when you check into the hotel, you have to leave a $200 deposit. And that is for, incidentals, like any other hotel. So like if your daily breakfast is included. Ooh, I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna come back to this one. She has a really good question. What happens if the test comes up positive in Jamaica? So you leave the States and you're negative, you party the whole time with us, and then you come up positive. I believe they have quarantine resorts. Is that true, Tim?
Yes.
So sorry for you. You're going to have to end up staying in Jamaica to quarantine. There could be worse places. What is the plan if you give a negative test before or leaving Jamaica? You will have to take. So we leave on the 15th, right? So on the 13th or the 14th, you're going to need to go and get tested. And then you're going to need, so that's the 14th. And then you're going to need to get tested again in Jamaica on the 18th. So does that make sense? So you're going to have a test on the 13th or the 14th in America, and then you're going to have another test on the 18th. And the reason why is the tests are for 3 days. So you're going to have to do, even if you had your test on the 15th, we're not leaving to the 19th. So you're going to have to take 2. One to leave. Oh, if you test positive before you go, they won't let you in. So if you and this is where insurance comes in. So if you test positive for COVID, I think in 2 weeks before you travel, but I will confirm that they won't let you into the country. So you will want to have the insurance. If you do not have the insurance, let me know. Send me a text, hit me up on Messenger. I can get you the insurance. And the insurance is coming in at about $130. It's based on age to $180, and that protects your investment. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and talk about insurance for a minute, because insurance, don't just think of insurance as like COVID. COVID is just one thing, but anything can happen. You know, you could have a family emergency where you can't travel, or you could, unfortunately, let's say if you get really, I'll answer your question in a minute. Let's say if you get really, really sick, and you can't travel, you know, you break a leg, you break an arm, all those things, your travel partner can't go. The insurance is it's insurance. So, you know, you may not be able to make this trip, but the insurance company will give you your money back, and then we can book you another time, right? We can book you someplace else. Also, the insurance covers, let's say, for instance, if you have travel delays and, you know, you end up stuck in the airport and you need a hotel or things like that, or if they lose your bags and things like that, that insurance will cover all that. It's very, very comprehensive. And at this time, I think it's really important to have the insurance. And, you know, on some of the travel blogs, some countries, I'm going to tell you another thing, some countries are actually thinking about requiring insurance because COVID has kind of raised the, shed a light on all of this. Because let's say if you do get to Jamaica, and I'm not going to say COVID because we're not going to claim that, but let's say you get to Jamaica and you're on an ATV and you flip it. I don't want to say that, but I had a friend, a coworker of mine, she did that. And so she had to go to the Mexico hospital. Well, Mexico hospitals and Jamaica hospitals don't take Blue Cross Blue Shield, but they will take your travel insurance. Okay, so travel insurance is very important. If you don't have it, I strongly recommend you getting it. So Edla was asking, let's say you test negative, you get to Jamaica. Then you test positive when you're in Jamaica, you can't come back home. She says, do you stay at the hotel? No, you would go to another hotel, a quarantine hotel. So you do not stay at the hotel. And, you know, I don't know anybody that's happened to, but you would need to follow the Jamaican rules. And I will find, they have that on the FAQ page. I will find that hospital information. You know what? I'm not even sure. Tim, is there a hospital in Negril or just Montego Bay?
There's two before, closer to Negril than Montego Bay. There is a hospital like 45 minutes away from Negril, both sides, in Westmoreland and in Hanover.
Okay. So, Edla, hopefully I answered your question about how far the hospital is. Okay.
Yeah,
so
45 minutes away.
45 minutes away. Oh, so when we get there, so those are all. If you have any other questions, let me know. So when we get there, the first event we're going to have is we're going to have a meet and greet at 7:00. And Tim has actually confirmed our location for the meet and greet. So Tim,
yes.
Where's the meet and greet going to be?
It's like 5 or 6 steps away from the resort.
Yes, on the beach, right?
Yes, on the beach.
And then what can they expect to what's going to happen? What will be available for them at the meet and greet?
Okay, so we have a open bar, a cash bar rather, and
for the first hour.
we have
so
yes.
from 7 to 8:00, it is an open bar, so you guys could come down there and you can get your drink on. That is on part and included in your package. After 8:00, it's a cash bar on you. So if you're going to be fashionably late, you're going to miss the open bar. The open bar is from 7 to 8:00.
Right.
Okay. And then I just want to go back and answer Victoria's question, and then we'll come right back to you on the meet and greet. So Victoria is saying, if you can't find your insurance papers, no worries, I have it. Okay. Victoria, do me a favor, just send me a text, and then I'll shoot it over to you. I'll shoot it back over to you. Okay. So meet and greet. So open bar from 7 to 8. We're on the beach. Is there going to be music?
I can arrange that. I can arrange not live music, but music. Yeah, I can arrange that.
A boombox.
I can arrange some. So I can arrange some little, slow jam or something. I can arrange that.
Awesome.
I can arrange that.
And then, Tim,
we're gonna have a buffet. We're gonna have a buffet.
Perfect.
Yeah, a self-serve buffet with some finger foods, something to keep your mouth going.
I know we just had a long day of travel. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it's dinner, but it's, so you can come to the cocktail hour, come to the meet and greet, get some drinks, have some appetizers, some good food, and then you can go and get a meal on the beach someplace. But we're going to be kicking it at the bar, so you can.
And then you know what? There's a restaurant there as well. So for persons who want to, have their dinner there, they can dine as well.
Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead. So that's Saturday, right? So I'm going to go ahead and look at, no, that's Friday. Let's look at Saturday. You guys have any questions about the meet and greet or Saturday or Friday, our main travel day? Let me know. So Saturday morning, we got 2 excursions that are going to go out in the morning. The first excursion, Tim, right now we have 19 people who are going on the YS Falls and Black River tour. Okay. I have it down here that you're going to pick them up at 9:00.
Right. Yes.
So does that mean they start leaving their hotel at 9:00, or they be there in the lobby?
Leaving the hotel at 9:00.
All righty. All right, because it's and so YS Falls. Oh, Tim, I should have asked you this offline. But is that same guy who took all of those magical pictures? Is he going to be there, getting us to the front of the line? You going to get us to the front of the line again?
Okay, so this is what I cannot promise. I cannot promise who's going to be there, who is not going to be there. But what I can do, I can go there like days before and find out if this person is going to be there and requested him to be there. But I don't know. Person's life change at times, and they change jobs and stuff. So I am not sure.
He was putting filters on the pictures, tilting them sideways. But So if you're going on the YS Falls and Black River tour, again, a bathing suit underneath some shorts would be cool, because when you go into the falls, you're actually going into the water. And when you go to the Black River, you're going to be on a little boat. I call Dude Crocodile Dundee. I hope Crocodile Dundee is still there. But it's shorts and bathing suit underneath, right? And so if you wanted to take off your top, for the ladies, when you get to the falls, you can. But I didn't get my hair wet, so I went into the falls and I did not get my hair wet. So that's just a FYI. All right, and then the ATV tour. So Chuka, am I saying that right? Is it Chuka, called Chuka?
Chuka.
Okay,
it's not Chuka. It's
it's Chuka. I'm working with Chuka for the ATV and the horseback riding. So if you're doing that, they're going to pick you up at 9:30. So the first group is going to leave for YS Falls at 9, and then the second group is going to leave for the ATV and the horseback riding at 9:30. If you have a beach massage, which we are practically sold out. Aunt Carol said it's her birthday weekend. She said she needs music everywhere. She ain't playing Tim, so she's letting you know, okay?
Okay.
what's that? To the hard way. They're gonna be killing it. If you have a beach massage, if you want a beach massage, they're pretty much sold out. They really are. If you there's a resort next door that I can book you a beach massage for. But the difference is like our beach massages at our resort are $50. At the resort next door, it's $130. So if you want a massage and you haven't signed up, then let me know. But really, we're pretty much sold out at our resort. And here, check this out. This is why I wanted to make sure that we booked our excursions in advance, because there's other people staying at that resort, but nobody else is going to be able to get a beach massage but the bashers, because we have booked it up. So let me go back. Check in at the resort. So you imagine you're getting to the resort and it's 38, 39 people who are going to be checking in at the same time. If you want to do a pre-check-in, all you need to do is, and I'm gonna send this. You have to write it down right now. I'm gonna get to this, and I'm gonna send it to you. It's $200. So you send me $200. I put that on your account, and I need the copies of your passport and your driver's license. And then we can, so that way when you arrive, your tickets and everything, your keys and everything are ready to go. And then you could go ahead straight to your room. Otherwise, you're going to need to check in and scan your credit card at the front desk. Okay. But again, I'm giving you a lot of information. I will tell you that as we go. But somebody had asked like how much money they needed, right? That's $200. And so when my husband and I went in May, we on a daily basis, the what's that called? Continental breakfast is included with your package. And it's a wonderful fruit and coffee and orange juice and like cupcake, these muffins and things like that. That's included. If you decide that you want to get steak and eggs or ackee and saltfish or something like that, then there is an upcharge for that. There's an upcharge for those meals, and that is what you would charge back to your room. And so, and every day, I'm a creature of habit, right? And so with every breakfast, I had a mimosa with ice. So by the time I'm ready to check out, like the wait staff, they know, oh, here comes Miko, bring her mimosa with ice. So those were all things. Bar, if you go to the bar to get drinks, you could put those on your room. If you shop in a gift shop, you could put that on your room. Dom and I, if you order food on the beach, like when I have my beach days, I have my lunch on the beach. So the waiter, I bring the menu right to your chair, and you can order drinks, and you can order food, and all that stuff, and all that you can put on your room. And I did all of that. I stayed 3 days, and I didn't hit $200. So that's just to give you an idea. Photo shoots. Photo shoots. If you're getting a photo shoot, there are some photo shoot slots left. So let me know if you want a photo shoot. You will get your pictures digitally before you leave the island, as an FYI. So that's really cool. Saturday night is our main event, and that is all white. Again, it's all white. You still want to be very comfortable. All white kind of resort wear. And we are going to the Negril Treehouse for the beach party. So it's going to be a party on the beach. And I think that's all I want to tell you right now, because there's some more stuff that's happening. But that's all I'm going to tell you. This buffet, and it's traditional. The menu is let me get the menu, because the menu is pretty cool. It's pumpkin soup, garden salad, red snapper, either fried or grilled, jerk chicken, rice and peas, and I'm forgetting the vegetable. Rum punch, red stripe, or a punch. So that is on Saturday night, and again, all white attire, right? So please don't do. Okay, gotcha. please don't wear like red. It's all white, and we're going to be taking pictures and things like that, you know. So please stick to the all white theme. Yeah. So Egla is saying, is the 200 for pre-check-in the same 200 deposit the hotel you mentioned earlier? Yes. I use those phrases interchangeably, right? And it is per room, yes. So not per person. And if you don't, let's say for instance, if you don't use the whole $200 when you check out, you'll get the cash difference. So if you only use $50, then you'll get $150 back. It's just, you know, it's just a deposit for incidentals at the hotel and it's per room. Let's say if you have had a really good time and you've been, you know, you went to the gift shop and you charged stuff and you know, you had a very expensive dinner or whatever, or you bought all of us drinks. Then once you go over $200, then you can go back to the front desk and add more money to your account. And the cool thing is when you go back down there, it won't be everybody checking in, you know. So if you spend over the 200, it kind of just gets you started, so you don't have to deal with that line. Auntie says, yes, bring on the red stripe. There is nothing like red stripe in Negril. It's not the same. So that's Saturday night, all white. We will start Tim is going to do the transportation, and Tim and his crew will also be there for the all white bash. Okay, so Tim, we're starting at 7 o'clock. I probably should put on the itinerary the time that you're going to be picking everybody up, huh? Oh, I think I lost them. It says 7 o'clock right now. I may change it to be like 6:30 or 6:45 to give us all a chance, because we will be, you can walk from our resort to where it's going to be, but we will have transportation. I think most folks, because we're going to be kind of nice, you don't want to get there all sanding. So we'll transport you guys there. So that's Saturday. Then on Sunday, the Tim is taking a group to the Appleton Rum Tour. You guys will leave at 9 o'clock. There's a group going to the bamboo rafting on the Great River. You guys are also leaving at 9 o'clock. Some folks are getting massages, photo shoots. The catamaran cruise is very popular. A bunch of you guys are taking the catamaran cruise. The catamaran cruise, another question about the deposit. A catamaran cruise will go out at 1 o'clock. It's a booze cruise. Sometimes you hear of it as a booze cruise. So it goes out at 1 o'clock. You eat, you drink, you watch, you know, they snorkel. Sometimes they take you to the caves. If you want to swim, you can swim into the caves. And then, you know, swim back, get on there. When I go on the catamaran cruise, I just chill out on the catamaran and eat and drink for real. But hey, it's up to you. If you want to snorkel and do those other things. You watch the sunset. It's going to park right outside of Rick's Cafe. You won't go into Rick's Cafe because, you know, you're on a catamaran. The sunset will come down, and then you party. Music is cranked up, and you guys will party all the way back to the resort. And the sun goes down at about 6 o'clock. So that's about 6 o'clock. Then that night. So if you've been out on the catamaran all that time and you know what, I'm just going to take it in, or you can come with us to a free live reggae show. I've been talking to the woman that owns, it's called 87 Lounge, and they put together live reggae shows. We will not need to add additional. I'm supposed to make it if you check in early. Okay, I got 6 more minutes. I'll get back to you, cuz on a question about the $200 check-in. Let me clarify some things. So, but on Sunday, they have this live reggae event every month, and I talked to her and I asked her if they can have it on our Basher weekend, and she says yes. So Tim is going to be providing the transportation. that because you guys can kind of make up your mind when you get there. Because maybe you're taking the catamaran cruise, or you don't want to go, or you want to go. That's only $10 for your transportation there and back, and then you can pay Tim when you get on the bands to go. He's going to be shuttling folks backs and forwards. So 6:30, 7, and 7:30, and then we'll see if there's more people that want to go. You can always catch your own cab, or we can send another cab over to get you. At that place, they have the live reggae bands. It's free to get in. They have a cash bar and and meals. They have food, so it's a good place to have. We can eat there. The thing with the 87 lounge is cash, no credit card. Okay, so they want US cash. So remember that if you go out that night. Let's know if there is a casino. No casino. Somebody else asked me. There's no casino on the island. Which is good for other reasons. So there are no casinos nearby in Montego Bay, nowhere. When you do the $200 pre-check, you will not need to add an additional $200 if you're supposed to get in. Okay, so right. So if you do the $200 and you check in advance, so you send me the information, you check in advance, I put the $200 on your books, then you do not need to give them any more money unless you spend more than the $200. That's the only time that you need to give more money. And if you don't spend the $200, when you check out, you get it back. Right? So let's say you spend $50, you get $150 back. That's kind of how that works. Okay. All righty. Yeah, drink is included on the catamaran trip. Oh yeah, on the catamaran trip, your food and your drink. So you get jerk chicken, rice and peas, all the drink you want, and they serve it. They serve you. So it's pretty awesome. It's pretty, and it's it's hot, and so you're on this like open catamaran. Drink water. The music is playing. You may start sipping and then forget how many you've sipped. But yeah, that's all the food and the drinks are included on the catamaran. All right. So far on Saturday, and when we get there on Friday, you have the meet and greet, first hour open cash bar, plus Tim said we're going to have the buffet for appetizers. If you want after the first hour, if you want to drink, that's on you. So you would need money for that. And then if you want to get dinner on Friday, that's on you. On Saturday, if you're taking the catamaran, and also the I think let me confirm it, but I do believe the YS Falls includes a meal. The YS Fall tour includes a meal. The ATV trip does not. The bamboo rafting does. Okay. He says, can you use cash at the resort? You can, but we're gonna put the cash at. Like you got on the bathing suit, but you can absolutely use cash at the resort, but you still need to put $200 on your book, on your, either on your credit card or send it early, but you can use cash at the resort. Listening seems like a lot to remember. Yes. Okay, Latanya, you need to, for sure, everybody should have a link to the digital app. So yes, I will send itineraries coming in the mail before we leave. You will have a paper itinerary, and everybody is going to get 4 of these luggage tags. Okay, so you want to put the 5. I'm gonna give everybody 5 luggage tags. So you want to put a luggage tag on all of your luggage, and also you will have a paper itinerary. But remember, like I said, I can, like, on the digital itinerary, I can send everybody a note and everybody can update like right away. So if you can, please go ahead and download the app or get the link, and everything that I'm telling you, everything that I've been going through, except for the check-in deposit information, I'm gonna put that on the app too. So as I'm getting questions from you, it's giving me ideas of what I need to also include on the app. So anything that I'm doing is going to be on the app. And then when you check in, I will have it. So let's say you leave the States and you forget your paper itinerary, you know your girl's going to have one in your room. All right. So I will have a paper itinerary, but let's go digital. Okay. All right. So I'm almost there, y'all. I'm almost there. So that is Sunday. Monday, there's ATV tours. A lot of people are having beach days on Monday, which is pretty cool. Massages and stuff like that. And then at 3:00, we're going to Rick's Cafe. A bunch of folks have selected that excursion, and I thank you so much for that, because I just had, every time I go to Jamaica, I have an amazing time at Rick's Cafe. And the one thing about Rick's Cafe, because it's a must see, but it is crowded and there's no place to sit. So I have booked all the cabanas. All the cabanas are going to be reserved for us. So we will have our own wait service, VIP. There's going to be bottles of rum in every single one of the cabanas. They're going to be, the jumpers that are jumping off the cliffs are going to be jumping off over our heads. We're right there with the pool. So it's like the cabanas and then the pool's right there. And that's how we're going to wrap it up. That's how we're going to wrap it up. When the sun goes down, the place empties. So we could leave with everybody else, or we can stay and listen to the band and listen to the DJ and have our own party part 2 at Rick's Cafe by ourselves. Okay. So if you have not, we still have some spaces in the cabana, not a lot, because there's 4 cabanas and each cabana holds 10. Oh yes, you can get in the pool. Bring your bathing suits. It's fun. Bring your bathing suits. I put my feet in. But yeah, let me see. How many people are going to Rick's Cafe? That's what I'm telling you guys. It's like, what do you need to wear in Jamaica? Bathing suits. For real. Bathing suits and cover-ups. So I've been shopping for all different kind of cover-ups. That way, if you're someplace, you can go ahead and take that thing out. I'm trying to see how many people at Rick's Cafe. Ooh, I only have 8 slots left. And that is including Domino. So for Rick's Cafe, I only have 8 slots left. So if you haven't got into Rick's Cafe, this is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. And a luxury cabana, the pool's right there, the music is going, wait service, bottle service. What time is the ATV on Monday? ATV on Monday is at 9:00. All right. And so again, get the digital, because some of these times may be shifting. Okay. But right now it's 9:00. I hope I didn't miss, Carla, you said you hope you didn't miss Rick's? Hope you did Rick's. Let me see, Carla. I'll look. But I have 8 left. Let me see. Where are you at? Carla. All right. I'm not going to keep everybody waiting. Carla, hit me up and I can see if you didn't do Rick's because you want to. That's just like a wonderful way of wrapping it up. And then on Tuesday morning, we cry because we leave. We cry because we leave and it's the end. So I've covered a lot at this travel lounge. Okay. All right. So let me be, can we send the $200 as your early check-in? Is that the additional $200? So think of it as if you were going to the Marriott, right? So if you send, and I haven't created this form to send to you guys yet, I will probably in another couple weeks. It's an early check-in. You early check-in, you pay $200. I put the $200 on your books. All that's doing is having you skip the line at the resort when we get there. So it's only $200. It's not 200 and 200, and it's per room. Okay, so it's per room. Let me see. Anita, did you? I think you did. Anita's asking me, and I'm here on your record. so I can get to you pretty quick. Anita's asking me, did she book Rick's Cafe? And you did. So Anita, Victoria, Valerie, and Linda, you guys all got Rick's Cafe. I know, right? Everybody's asking me, did they get it? Let me see, Edla. I'm gonna do it real quick. Any other questions while I'm looking up these things? I can't get to it fast enough. Let me see, Vaughn. Rick's Cafe. I only have 8 slots left for Rick's. And Edla, you did not. So if you want Rick's Cafe, just send me a text and I'll go ahead and get it over for you. Cuz is asking for, Sean is asking for Rick's Cafe. Let's see, I'll check one more on the spot. Any other questions while we're doing this, guys? Any other questions? Sean, you also did not book Rick's Cafe. All right. If you want me to add you, please text me. Because there's a lot going on the chat here. The same way you tell me everything else, okay? So definitely text me if you want to add Rick's Cafe. And the first 8 people that say they want to go, they're in. All right. Anything else, guys? Was this helpful? I hope it was helpful. I love talking about it. Look. I'm 6 minutes over. I'm sorry about that, but I can't wait to go. And as your travel advisor, I want you all to be able to enjoy the island, right? So for you to kind of, when you get there, these things are familiar to you. So you can focus on just having fun, partaking in the GAE, the grown ass event. What happens in Jamaica? What? Stays in Jamaica. Okay, let me see. Alice, I'll check real quick. Alice book Rick's Cafe. Any other questions? Rick's. You did not. Alice, you did not book Rick's Cafe. So as soon as you can, just let me know. And let me see. Carol wants to know if she's got the photo shoot. You did not. So, Auntie, if you want the photo shoot, send that over to me. Yep, just text me. And I will get you guys. Yes, what happens in Jamaica? What? Stays in Jamaica. All right, guys. So you all have so many wonderful questions, and I just find that it's easier for us to all to Yep. Alice, please text me because I don't want to forget you guys. So please text me. And if you need me to add any of the excursions for you, text me. It becomes my to-do list. And then your confirmation is going to be when you see it on your digital itinerary or I text you back. Okay. But I just think that is great for all of us to be able to have this way for me to communicate with you. Some of you I have not met. Some of you are repeat bashers. And I cannot wait to see you. And I will be there when y'all get there. So when you arrive, Tim is going to bring you to me. And I'm going to be there to greet you all. Okay? So with that being said, have a wonderful day. You guys know how to get in touch with your girl. You can text me. Texting is what I prefer because it becomes my to-do list. Right? I go through my phone. It's like boom, boom, boom. These are the things I need to do. But I can't wait, y'all. See you soon.